Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rekakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do it through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick four-part lesson. We're going to title it, The Lord Rules in the Kingdom of Men. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. This is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and we're going to give you a precept to understand who the watchers are. They are the elect of Israel, the watchmen that have been set up, to, sound the trumpet, blow the alarm, to warn, the Israelites, even the heathen, you understand? All right, so this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, which will be the angels, all right, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Hello. You understand that? And giveth it to soever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Okay? And Esau is the basis of men. He's the lowest of the low. Right? But when the Lord returns, what is the Lord doing? All those that are exalted, they shall be made abased. And those that are abased shall be exalted. So who's on the bottom while Esau sits in rulership? Okay? Because he was taken, right? Lowest of the low, the cave dweller, and put into a position of power. And by the way, not just once, but 3 times. Right? Going back to, Alexander the Great, along with his father, King Philip the Macedonian. They were Edomites. You can trace their roots back to Esau. So when they first come into power, they were calling themselves, right? What do they call themselves by? By the lands that they conquered. Okay, you read that in Psalms 49:11. So ultimately, they were fighting themselves, and they morphed into, the fourth and final beast. Because again, calling themselves the Greeks, them coming into power for the first time, all right, that's the third beast. The first being, ancient Babylon, okay, and then, of course, Medo-Persia. But then the Edomites come into the picture, okay, as being the third beast, calling themselves the Greeks, and then, of course, morphing into the fourth and final beast, the Roman Empire, okay? Then they would come back after being put down for 1,000 years. They would come back into power during the Renaissance, and that's what Renaissance means, rebirth. Okay, you understand that? All right, so let's take you to show you that the decree of the watchers, who it's talking about. Let me take you to a precept. Give me a minute. All right, this is Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen. See, that's what we are. We're the watchers. We're the watchmen. Okay, upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, O Israel, right? It's interchangeable Jerusalem with the word Israel, okay? Zion, right? Which shall never hold their peace, right? Because again, we're the 2 witnesses, the 2 candlesticks, all right? Do you understand now? Yahushua is the ultimate witness, but we are witnesses too. The 2 prophets, okay, the 2 witnesses, the 2 candlesticks. That's talking about the northern and southern kingdom of you Israelites, made up of you Negro Latinos and Native Americans. Okay? You understand, people? Anyway, you know what? We're going to end this here, and we'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. Shalom.